We're born in the moonlight. Ain't no fair to say. Can't breathe in the sunlight.
Hello, Roma. This is Aromie here. Welcome back to Red Embrace Hollywood, where I here hiding under cover of the bar. Literally thought my girl would be able to like get out of the bar, but apparently not. In between the gunfire, I heard door ripping and thudding sounds, claws raking flesh. Ew. Chico, Heath held onto me as tightly as he could. What am I looking at? His body was partially shielding mine, but he squeezed me like I was the one protecting and comforting him, not the other way around. I'll fucking kill you. Come here. Lay down and die, all you fucking fastest pigs. You need to burn alive. Burn, burn, burn. Nobody cried. Wow. I didn't know who was yelling what or winning or losing. It just sounded like chaos. Like everyone was losing. Michiko. He'd squeeze his eyes shut, digging his nails against my arm. Owie! I should get out there and fight. Embrace him? We'll be okay, Heath? We're not gonna be okay. Someone's gonna find us. Just embrace him, you know? I curled my... Oh, hugs! I can finally get my hug trains. I curled my arms around Heath, pulling him into a tight embrace. He clung onto me without reservation, hugging me even more closely than I hugged him. You're making a horrible mistake, Randall. You can't hide from him forever, you know. Shut the fuck up, you goddamn lunatic. I recognized two voices through all the shouting, Randall's and Zane's. Acting as if our fate is our own. You're quite the fool, aren't you? Where are you? I'm gonna find you, fucking... And then their cries are drowned out again. It's while in the fight. Fuck. What am I looking at? I don't know what I'm looking at. But it doesn't look good. Our poor baby boy does not deserve this. A bullet whizzed over our heads, smashing into the bottles nearby. Oh, what is this? Is this Randall's arm? What is that? You guys can see, it's my fucking camera. Crimson liquid gushed out in the dark red torrent over the floorboards. Jerking away from the spreading puddle, Heath curled more tightly against my side. I could feel his whole body trembling like a leaf battered by the wind. Fuck, this is not the time to be doing all this lovey-dovey shit. Like, give me a gun so I can blap blap. Stroke his hair, look over at him. Stroke his hair? I ran a hand through his soft white hair, trying to soothe him as gunfire sprayed around us. He jerked under my touch at first, but soon pressed against it almost desperately. Oh, he's such a baby boy. Soon enough, the fight began to die down. I heard the door slam open and shut, and from the thudding of footsteps, it seemed like the bloodshed was heading outside. Was it finally over? Give me a gun, just in case. I raised my head just in time to see the last vampire scrambling for the exit, slipping in a pool of somebody's blood before catching himself and stumbling through the door. Careful, Michiko. Beside me, Heath slowly rose to his feet, eyes darting around to scan for anybody left behind. Surprisingly enough, there were no bodies on the floor, but from large amounts of blood, I had to wonder if they hadn't been dragged out. I can't believe this, really. Heath shook his head in disbelief. He seemed almost unable to process what had just happened. Well, so much for negotiations. They were just looking for an excuse to fight. I can't believe it either. We're like, so much for negotiations, to be honest. My god, I don't know how I'll explain this to Charisse. Don't worry, somebody already told her. He clutched his face with one hand, staring at the bloodied floor through his fingers. And then when his gaze finally slowly moved back to meet mine. Huh? He rushed up to me, throwing his arms around me in an embrace. Michiko, I can hug. I'm so glad you're alright. Oh, I think a bullet went through my side. I'm happy you are too. I was so worried. I guess it's not my time to die yet. I should try to pretend. Ow. Ow, I think a bullet went through. That's kind of funny. Can I see? He quickly pulled back a little, bending down to feel at my sides. His eyes dart back and forth, searching for blood or holes, narrowing in confusion when he didn't find any. Michiko, please don't make me worry like that. Sorry, I had to. He sighed heavily, although a faint smile soon returned to his face. But I'll forgive you since I'm so happy you're not hurt. I'm gonna stick with that because I think that's funny. After a long few moments, Heath stepped back from me with some reluctance. You were so quick thinking and calm back there, pulling me to safety like that. I owe you my life. I just acted without thinking. My body moved on its own. I wasn't about to let you get hurt. Next time, you have to try to and protect yourself better. I'm not gonna be that fucking rude. I'm not gonna be that rude, no. My remarks seemed to make him positively glow for a second, his eyes sparkling at me. I think you should head back to the hotel as soon as you can, back to safety. I'll call for some help cleaning things up and securing the bar. We have to make sure the police are dealt with. I'll tell Charisse about everything later. As he spoke, the traces of excitement in his voice slowly faded. He seemed conscious of it, quickly putting on a small smile to compensate. Alright, you sure you'll be okay? I don't think I should leave you here alone. You're gonna need a lot of mops. I love the snarky response. It's so silly, but I don't think he should be here alone. Please don't worry about me, Michiko. I'd feel much better if I knew you were safe at the hotel. If you stay here a moment, I'll call you a taxi. But I don't want to leave you. The fuck? At Heath's insistence, I let him phone in a cab for me. It pulled up outside before long, and Heath escorted me to the door, sending me off with a slightly too encouraging smile. Damn it. Ooh, it's storming up in here. As I climbed into the cab and set off towards the hotel, rain poured down around us like someone was emptying buckets down from the rooftops. Thunder rumbles in the distance. I am not a fan of thunder. It scares me. Although the muffled sounds almost sounded like cannon fire. I'm home. Well, not home, I guess home. Even by the time I reached the hotel, hurrying back into the empty lobby, I felt like I could still see the blood-splattered bar in the back of my mind. And Heath. It was hard to tell how the fight had affected him, but something about his last words felt withdrawn, evasive. I hope he's okay. He contacted me soon enough, no doubt. Though I had to wonder if tonight's fallout wouldn't leave a lasting scar. Are you guys gonna hit me with a bad end? Oh. The long, breaks of, blackness on the screen just freaks me out. It gives me anxiety. Because I've just the anxiety of getting bad endings so much in my life. My eyes fluttered open. I felt like I had been having an intense dream. But as soon as I tried to remember, the image faded away. But more importantly, there was a gnawing, awful ache in my gut. Hunger pangs had woken me up again, apparently. Bitch, you tell me one more time. Buy the human or blood bag. Go for the blood bag. Charisse was probably expecting a report on Aloysia today, so I needed to pay the club a visit. But I had to feast first. Even as a vampire, breakfast was obviously still the most important meal of the day. Drink from blood bag. I'm staying loyal, not eating a human, okay? I decided to grab a blood bag from my newly restocked fridge. Feeding on others just didn't suit me. Even if packaged blood tasted much worse, it wouldn't make me feel like a monster. Yeah, I don't need to feel like a monster. The only horrible thing I've done was punch that bodyguard. After quietly sucking down my meal, I emerged into the night full of fresh energy. Charisse's car wasn't around, so I hailed a taxi to take me to the club. Again? Jesus, where's Charisse's fucking car? The abattoir looked just like it had during my last visit, only less crowded. Oh, I had to take a double look because I was like, what? On my phone, plenty of people still slithered around, grinding on each other, making out in dark corners. But it looked like it was too early for peak hours. This time, though, I wasn't here with Heath, and so a torrent of memories from my first night came flooding back. Yet now, instead of being overwhelmed by all the human and inhuman predators hiding in plain sight, it almost felt like I was becoming one of them. Oh, God. Hey there, darling. God, who's this? A tap on my shoulder followed the sultry voice in my ears, jolting me out of my thoughts. Oh! Hi? Nice lips. You have pretty lips. The color shade. I turned to see a woman confidently smirking up at me, her head tilted coyly to one side. Your eyes is quite beautiful, too. Oh, sorry if I startled you. Bit hard to get people's attention over the music, though. Hello, miss. Can I help you with something? Hi, what do you want? Pleasure to meet you, beautiful. If you're looking for your circus trope, I think they live down. Who's choosing these mean options? Please tell me. Pleasure to meet you, beautiful. I'll try what I see. Real or fake compliments are always nice to hear. What? You're quite beautiful. I'm not lying. Pleasure's all mine. It's not every day someone sweet and good-looking walks in here. The girl fired out her response like machine gun spray, speaking so fast I could barely keep track of what she said. She wasn't overly energetic. In fact, her posture reminded me of a languid cat, but it was as if her thoughts flowed directly to her mouth, coming out in a constant stream. Anyway, oh, you're so cute. I know what you are. I've met enough vampires to pick them out in a crowd by now. Oh really? What makes you think I'm a vampire? Vampires? You're crazy. Vampires don't exist. Denial. I'm just gonna stay silent, maybe? Kind of tempted to see why she thinks I'm a vampire, though. She raised a hand to her mouth, stifling a little snicker. There's no need to play coy, darling. It was the favorite pet of one. I was a favorite pet of one until recently, and she taught me how to keep a secret. Oh, Charisse? Oh, that's right. Introductions. No wonder you were looking at me all confused. I'm Aloysia. Oh, you're the human! One of the managers of this little playpen. Oh, I totally forgot this is why I'm here. Don't send me on a mission. And you are? I'm Michiko, but you can call me whatever your heart desires. Michiko. No, I'm just Michiko. Well, I'm just tickled to meet you, Michiko. And I really, truly want to get to know you better. But first, could you do a little old me a favor? What kind of favor? I'm not gonna be like, of course, just name it. No, what kind of favor? You see, there's this Mavar hanging around the bar. Sweet boy most of the time, but tonight he's making a bit of a fuss. He and his group are, well, provoking some other vampires, trying to argue with them, stirring up house rivalry. I'm all about free speech, but my club is supposed to be neutral ground. You see, so it's not the type of thing I want going on. Could you be a dear and intervene before anything nasty happens? Sure, I'll do my best. Why can't you intervene yourself? No, I don't want her hurt. With pleasure, just leave it to me. Well, this alternate me is very strong, confident, seductive woman, so with pleasure. That's what I like to hear. Have fun over there, darling. Oh, you set me up for failure. With a cheerful grin, Avoysia gently shooed me towards the bar, pointing to a gathering of figures by the edge. There were quite a few of them, so fighting probably wasn't the smartest idea. I approached a little cautiously, trying to overhear what they were talking about. How can you even go... Hi. By the way. How can you even go along with that? Don't you see that he's controlling you? You might be afraid to talk about your leader, but I'm not. One of the Mavar growled accusingly, his eyes full of passionate anger. I like plenty of Golgotha, but if you support that kind of guy, you need to take another look at yourself. Support Marcus? You know, what I'm saying is true, don't you? Some of the others at the bar averted their gazes, obviously not wanting to be pulled into the conflict. And you, Ascari, you know Charisse is no different. Turning new vampires just to have more soldiers of her cause. It's fucking disgusting. Nick's right. It really is disgusting. Yeah, and Randall, he'd never do something like that. Which is true. I do believe that Randall would not do that. Mutters of agreement rose from the group behind the man. Oh, his art is kind of... Oops. I don't think that's supposed to happen. The line art is supposed to be down here. Nick. The bartender's quite handsome, though. The bartender spoke hesitantly, but the Mavar, whose name was Nick, by the sound of it, kept going. Oh, yeah, there he is. Hi. And now that she's showing her true colors, she still won't join us? It's not even about politics. It's about what's right. When our eyes met, Nick paused, doing a double take at me. Oh, he didn't know I was there. He was just talking about me, but not realizing I was there. Oh, damn. You aren't the new girl? The one who just got turned. Aren't you the new girl? Actually, I have a name. It's Michiko. Bitch, I don't want to say my name to anybody if I don't have to. Besides Aloysia, because I need her on my side. That's me, yes. Thought so. I saw you around before, I'm pretty sure. As Nick's focus settled on me, I noticed a few other looks thrown my way. Surprised, curious, wary. Like they were busy deciding whose side I was on. I've been trying to get any ideas of these Ascari or ghouls to stand up for themselves. You know, tell me why I should stand for the shit their leaders want to pull on us. Well, it's about whether we can act like vampires or not, killing people who step out of line, forcing everyone to keep their mouths shut. Sometimes feels like Mavar are the only vampire who care about freedom. That's not true. I'm an Ascari and I care about it. I think we all care. People just have different ideas of freedom. Sorry, I really don't give a shit. This is neutral ground, so lay off. Oh my god. I think we all care. Yeah, that's right, but actions speak louder than words. If we don't stand up for our beliefs now, what happens when Charisse keeps putting more and more rules on us? When we can't even speak our minds anymore? He let out a passionate sigh, ruffling the back of his shaggy hair. I'm not here to stir up trouble, just for the hell of it. Sometimes you gotta push a situation to get any results. This is a coven, we're like an organism. Everything affects everything else. And you're part of it now, Michiko. You understand that, right? I'll take a stand for my beliefs when I think it's the right time. Honestly, I really don't want to get involved. Shh, listen carefully and you can hear the last fucking get flying away. Oh my god. Why? I would not choose this option. But whoever's doing a playthrough and just choosing these options, mad props, because I feel like that character is just gonna be hated so much. This is actually where I'm going to stop for today and stop for this recording session, which I'm bummed about, but I need to shower and eat because it is getting late. It's like turning 7 and I haven't eaten all day, so how am I still alive? I do not know. But I'm gonna choose the first one. I'll take a stand for my beliefs when I think it's the right time, just because I really want to understand everyone's beliefs. I don't want to like choose Ascari right away just because I was thrown into Ascari. But from the Golgotha's point of view, at least they're in negotiation terms, I didn't really agree with the second one because I don't really understand the first one. Pet, I'm assuming like they're taking in maybe a human as a pet, like how in Changeling it was a raven. They just used them to drink their blood and that was about it. So I don't know if that is what pet is in this game, but I don't agree with that either. So Golgotha, whatever you're trying to negotiate with me is not gonna go through. So anyway, thank you guys for watching today's episode. Stay beautiful and I'll see you guys in the next one.
You touch it,